9 ways you might be hurting your cat's feelings without knowing. Ever find yourself wondering what your cat is thinking? They're complex creatures, our little lions of the living room. You love them, they tolerate you, sometimes. But what if I told you that some of your everyday actions might actually be hurting your cat's feelings? In this video, we're diving deep into the feline psyche to uncover 9 subtle ways you might be unknowingly impacting your cat's emotional well-being. From ignoring their attempts to connect to disrupting their routine, we're covering it all. So, hit that play button and let's get started. Number 1. Ignoring a cat's attempts to interact. Now, you might be thinking, my cat ignores me half the time. But here's the thing. Cats have their own subtle ways of communicating. They're not dogs. They're not going to be all over you for attention 24/7. But that little head boop on your leg, the slow blink from across the room, the tail wrapping around your ankles, those are love letters in cat language. When you're glued to your phone or lost in your computer screen and you miss those subtle cues, you're missing an opportunity to connect with your cat on their terms. Your cat might start to feel like you just don't care, and that can lead to all sorts of behavioral issues down the line. The good news is, fixing this is easy. Put down the phone, step away from the screen, and give your cat your undivided attention, even if it's just for a few minutes. Talk to them, scratch their chin, play a quick game. Those small gestures go a long way in building a strong and loving bond. Pay attention to their subtle cues, meet them halfway, and you'll be amazed at how much closer you'll become. Number 2. Disrupting your cat's routine. We humans thrive on change, but cats are creatures of habit. They find comfort in predictability, in knowing what to expect and when to expect it. So when we constantly change things up on them, moving furniture around, feeding them at different times, even going in and out of the house erratically, it throws their whole world off kilter. Imagine if someone kept rearranging your furniture and changing your dinner schedule every other day. You'd be stressed out too. Cats are masters at masking their stress, but it often manifests in unwanted behaviors like spraying, scratching, or even aggression. The key here is consistency. Try to stick to a regular feeding schedule, playtime routine, and even litter box cleaning routine. If you need to make changes, like introducing a new pet or moving to a new home, do it gradually. Remember, a predictable environment equals a happy and confident cat. Embrace the routine and your cat will thank you for it. Number 3. Not respecting your cat's instincts. We love our cats for their quirky personalities, but sometimes we forget that beneath those cuddly exteriors beat the hearts of true predators. Cats have deeply ingrained instincts that have been honed over thousands of years, and it's crucial that we respect those instincts if we want them to thrive. Take scratching, for example. It's not just something cats do to sharpen their claws, it's a way for cats to mark their territory. When we declaw them, or constantly redirect them from scratching posts to furniture, we're denying them a fundamental need. Or how about their love of high places? Cats are natural climbers. It's in their DNA. Being up high gives them a sense of security. Instead of trying to suppress your cat's instincts, embrace them. Provide them with appropriate outlets like sturdy scratching posts, climbing trees, and high perches. Create an environment where they can be cats, where they can exercise their natural behaviors without fear of punishment or redirection. Remember, a cat who is free to be a cat is a happy cat. Number 4. Missing the signs of discomfort. Cats are masters at hiding pain and discomfort. It's a survival mechanism, a way to avoid appearing vulnerable in the wild. But in our homes, this can be a problem. We might miss the subtle cues that something is wrong, attributing their behavior to moodiness or just being a cat. So what are some of the signs that your cat might be trying to tell you they're not feeling their best? One of the biggest ones is a change in litter box habits. If your cat suddenly starts going outside the box, it's not because they're being spiteful, it's a cry for help. Other signs to watch out for include changes in appetite, activity level, grooming habits, and even vocalizations. The bottom line is this: any significant change in your cat's behavior warrants a trip to the veterinarian. Early detection is key when it comes to treating health issues, and it could save your cat's life. Trust your gut. If something seems off, it probably is. Number 5. Creating a peaceful environment instead of chaos. Our homes are our sanctuaries, but for our feline companions, our homes can sometimes feel more like obstacle courses of sensory overload. Cats are incredibly sensitive to their environment. They hear, see, and smell things that we don't even register. So, how do we create a more peaceful and harmonious environment for our feline friends? It starts with recognizing the sources of stress in their environment and taking steps to minimize them. If your cat is sensitive to noise, create quiet zones where they can retreat, invest in white noise machines, or simply turn down the volume. If your cat is overwhelmed by a busy household, make sure they have plenty of vertical space like cat trees and shelves where they can escape the chaos. Provide them with cozy hiding spots like covered beds or boxes where they can decompress and feel secure. Remember, a calm cat is a happy cat. By creating a peaceful and predictable environment, you're not just making their lives more enjoyable. You're also setting them up for a longer, healthier life. Stay tuned for the next chapter, where we'll discuss the dangers of overstimulation and how to avoid it. Number 6. Know when enough is enough. We all love a good play session with our cats, but even play can be too much of a good thing. Just like us, cats can get overstimulated, and when they do, it can lead to a whole host of behavioral issues. Overstimulation occurs when a cat is bombarded with more sensory input than they can handle. Signs of overstimulation in cats can include dilated pupils, twitching tails, flattened ears, and even aggression. They might start biting, scratching, or even attacking your hands or feet during playtime. The key to avoiding overstimulation is to recognize your cat's limits and respect them. Pay attention to their body language. If they start showing signs of stress, end the play session immediately and give them space to calm down. Keep play sessions short and sweet, and always end on a positive note. By being mindful of their limits, you can ensure that playtime stays enjoyable for both you and your cat. Number 7. Enrich your cat's world. We often think of cats as being low-maintenance pets, but that doesn't mean they don't need mental stimulation. In fact, a bored cat is an unhappy cat, and an unhappy cat is more likely to engage in destructive behaviors. Think about it this way. Cats are natural hunters. In the wild, they spend a good portion of their day stalking, chasing, and pouncing on prey. But in our homes, those instincts are often stifled. They've got food delivered in a bowl, water on tap, and a climate-controlled environment. The good news is there are plenty of ways to provide your cat with the mental enrichment they crave. Interactive toys like puzzle feeders and treat balls are a great way to challenge their minds and keep them engaged. Vertical space like cat trees and shelves allows them to exercise their natural climbing instincts and provides them with a sense of security. Even something as simple as a cardboard box can provide hours of entertainment. Cats love to explore, hide, and pounce. Remember, a stimulated cat is a happy cat. So, get creative and give your feline friend the mental enrichment they need to thrive. Number 8. Inconsistency breeds confusion and trouble. We humans, we're complex creatures. We've got moods, we've got emotions, we've got good days and bad days. But here's the thing, cats don't get that. To them, inconsistency equals unpredictability, and unpredictability equals stress. Think about it from your cat's perspective. One day you're showering them with affection, letting them sleep on your lap while you watch TV. The next day you're shooing them off the furniture and ignoring their pleas for attention. It's enough to make their little feline heads spin. This kind of inconsistency can be incredibly confusing for cats. They don't understand why your behavior is so unpredictable, and it can make it difficult for them to trust you and feel secure in their environment. The key here is to be as consistent as possible in your interactions with your cat. Establish clear boundaries and stick to them. If you don't want your cat on the furniture, don't allow it sometimes and then get upset with them when they do it other times. Remember, consistency is key when it comes to building a strong and trusting bond with your cat. By being predictable and reliable, you'll create a sense of security and stability that will allow them to relax, thrive, and be their best feline selves. Number 9. Your cat's sanctuary. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, from the subtle ways we might be hurting our cat's feelings, to the importance of respecting their instincts and providing them with a stimulating environment. But ultimately, it all comes down to this: creating a peaceful and harmonious home where our feline companions can truly thrive. What does a peaceful home look like for a cat? It's a place where they feel safe, secure, and loved. It's a place where their basic needs are met, their boundaries are respected, and they have plenty of opportunities to engage in natural behaviors. It's a place where they can climb, scratch, explore, and play to their heart's content without fear of punishment or redirection. Creating this kind of environment doesn't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. It's about making small but significant changes that can make a world of difference in your cat's life. By making their well-being a priority, we're not just enriching their lives, we're strengthening the bond we share and creating a lifetime of purrs and cuddles. So there you have it, 9 ways you might be unknowingly impacting your cat's emotional well-being. Remember, cats are incredibly perceptive creatures, and even the smallest actions can have a big impact on their happiness and well-being. By understanding the subtle ways cats communicate and by being mindful of their needs, you can create a deeper, more fulfilling bond with your feline friend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on how to become the ultimate cat companion. Until next time, keep those tails twitching and those purrs rumbling.